Anyway, one more time. Coach Cap is trying to give you an authentic old man cough. Anyway, this is what I was trying to do, because they done put us in a situation where we're going to have to chronic cough. Anyway, I don't want to be off, but I guess being off is part of the whole thing. Coach Cap is sitting here with a "Stop that cat!" and the black-haired man with the green eyes holding the resin chicken that didn't got no fat. And now, "Stop that cat's touching me," hoping that somehow I will allow her to just stay in here indefinitely while she cheese on my knee. Various other same things. Anyway, Coach Catfish is here without the stuff. All I got is the muff. The muff of the huff. And the muff of the huff be what I got on my head from the Wally man, the Wally Marta, where they suck your money up like. Used to be, I'd go in there and say, "Oh, I could not leave that store without a 20 flying out of my hands." And now, shit, I go in there and multiple 20s and 100s fly out to my hand. And so I assume, I just use see, Coach Catfish is a scientific man. So I saw this here happening, and I developed a hypothesis as according to why the money was just going, and various other funny things were going, and I have. It's called the black hole of things. But I guess you can't say that, but you say whole and you say black and the same thing. And I'm not sure what they be thinking, but we must continue do what we do. 155. Now, I think it's time to start. Task. Not Tasco. Not them people that sell plastic shit. We talking about task. Like the military task you with something, or someone tasks you with something. It's another word for the task is the charge. And no, we ain't talking about charging here, because they be sucking all that stuff out better than the 10-4 do. But we talking about the task or the charge of the task. It's what you've been asked. It's what you've been asked to do. You've been charged with something. You've been tasked to do something else. And the thing is, what I was just trying to understand is to go beyond the task is to choose the hill you will take poo-poo on. That's just what it is. So to go beyond the task is to choose the hill that you will take a poo-poo on. Or at least it may complicate the outcome to build new hills. And see, we was worried about taking more pills, and the whole thing was we just charged with a task. We go beyond the task, and the next thing you know, hell, we're building new hills to have more tasks on. And someone will have to take charge of all these tasks. Anyway, so what we have done is, or at least create new hills. Well, we done created damn molehills everywhere we look. We walk that sucker, and he pops up somewhere else. I think they made a movie about that at one time with people from my generation. Well, they're a little bit older than me, but I understood what they're saying, cause Coach Catfish grew up during the Vietnam, the era, and lived on the Air Force Base. Anyway, I make haste. It is about the task, not my interpretation of the task. Or what happens after the task is finished, is terminated. So what they'd be trying to tell us is, you got a task, you got a charge, you got someone saying, and see, this is the way the world used to be. When we understood our place and our thing, and we knew our thing was in its place, and that's where it was supposed to be, doing what it's supposed to do, and popping out some new ones. Anyway, we had our task and our charge, and we were not at large, because we realized if we went beyond our task, or tried to reinterpret our task, someone would whack us up on the side of the head, and stick their foot up there, and say, you do not go past your task. You do not take on the charge, or thank you at large, cause there's somebody else. There's a master mason, someone up there, hewing you out like a brick. Another brick in the wall. You do not go past your charge. Otherwise, you have chosen upon yourself the thing that's going to take you down. It may take a lot of other people down. So, once we go beyond the task and beyond the charge is well, hell, there's a word for that. Well, you just think you just better than something or another, and you're going to go beyond and beyond. And the thing is, all you had to do was put the fire out on the building, but you blew the whole skyscraper over because you're Superman. All you need to do is go poof, poof. But you went, Superman, or Superwoman, because you are a super them and that and this. The thing was, you went beyond your charge and beyond your task, and now you're going to have to ask, oh, hell, what are they going to do to me? Because I went beyond my charge and beyond my task. And when the task is finished, it's terminated. Why in the hell are we going to get back to some self-discipline and some discipline and some of the other disciplines of just doing what the hell we've been asked to do? Now, for thousands and thousands of years, we've had people saying, we're going to add to this here. We're going to take away from that there. Because who are we? There's someone that said, well, anyway, there's a word for that, and I'm not sure what it is. But it's people that just come in and take charge by violence. They may take charge by violence and just take it over. Chew your lug dust off your wagon that you use to go get your water and carry your fruit into the city. So you can't do that unless you do what I say. The charge is very large, and the task is about the mask. Anyway, Coach Kevin's just trying to say, when you ask to do something, just do it. Just do it. Don't look for another way to screw it, or to blow it, or just blow it up. Anyway, that's all I got to say. It is about the task, not my interpretation of the task. The task, or what happens after the task is finished, after it's terminated. No one wants to care about what the Coach Catfish did. They just put out the fire, Coach Catfish. Take the blood pressure, Coach Catfish. Do whatever's necessary, Coach Catfish. And don't, you take blood pressure and then try to do a heart catheterization or something. Because you was just an EMT and that's all you was. You should not be doing that. So, take it large. The task and the charge. Praise Yah. It's 7:28. Oh, I'm going to end that on that. I bumped that lizard. Oh, I don't want to break loose his... You still got the hole over here on this weeping. This weeping has got some kind of fluid running out. I think it was off the JoJo leg. Anyway, what do you expect from the shit that's already dead? It rots from the head.